Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. It is Silent Mark here again with part 2 of the MyRISE playthrough on WWE 2K26. I have to get used to saying 26. I feel like it's New Year all over again. Yesterday we did the first part, working in the Indies. And since then I have made one or two adjustments to my MyRISE character. I've changed the appearance just a little bit. Redid the face somewhat and also adjusted the moveset because I wasn't really happy with the one that it gave me. So with that in mind, we are going to continue the MyRISE journey. And off we go. So yeah, change the appearance just a smidge. And we are ready to hit NXT. So we're going to go straight to Shawn Michaels and see what he has to say for himself.
You've been looking really sharp out there lately. Whatever ring rush you had, it's gone.
I also fixed the models getting way ahead of their own dialogue.
Took a minute to settle in, but I can feel it now. Everything is starting to click.
Everything's starting to click.
You've been delivering in the ring. And just as important, you've been making this place better. Helping the younger talent, carrying yourself right.
Good stuff.
Not everyone can come back from a serious injury and pick up like this. But here you are, like you never missed a beat.
I'm just grateful for the opportunity to earn my way back to the top.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a few ideas that might speed up the journey, but only if you're ready to take the next step. Ava will be happy to keep booking you in matches until you are. No rush. Just make sure there isn't another misstep.
Okay, I'm totally ready.
Absolutely ready. Let's take that next step.
Good. Go home and get some rest. Let's talk tomorrow. I'll lay everything out for you.
Unless we've got some lag on the stream, though. Let's see if we can't fix that. Don't want that if we can avoid it. Let's see. Okay. Perhaps make a little adjustment here. Yeah, see if that maybe improves things a little bit. Okay, that might be a little bit better. Let's just reset the counter and just see where we're at. All right, let's try again. And on we go. Xavier Woods with quite the hairdo. And Paul Heyman. Let's talk to Heyman, I guess.
The archetype in the flesh. You know, when I saw you show up
With a new haircut.
I thought to myself, clearly, there must be some mistake. Clearly, you had gotten lost. Clearly, the rental car GPS must have failed. But week after week, you're still here. So clearly, this must be where you belong.
All I heard you say is that you're watching.
Now and then, someone leaves a TV on backstage on one of the real shows. And when they do, and I happen to glance up, I sometimes witness something unexpected. Like a man who got flattened on the biggest stage, dragging himself back to developmental like it's redemption hour.
Is there a point?
Okay.
Because I'm on my way home.
I hope I get to slap Paul around at some point.
As captivating as you might think.
Oh, I only need a minute. Maybe two. My point is, most would have disappeared quietly after the beating that my client, Braun Breaker, put on you. But not the archetype. No, you had to go on your little tour of the independent promotions, reminding yourself how it feels to be a big fish in a small pond. You're still swimming
All right, Paul.
in an awfully small pond, aren't you? But I do have to give you credit for doing the honorable thing, giving back on your way out, because we both know this isn't a comeback. It's a farewell tour with decent lighting.
Good. Then you'll see me coming.
Yeah.
Because this isn't redemption. It's recalibration. And when I'm done, the only one saying farewell will be Braun Breaker to his title.
The dream is still alive. But first, you've got to make it back to the show. And that's
I'm gonna.
a long way from where you're standing. Lots of people come to Florida to retire. It's about time.
Not me.
Accept you're one of them. I won't keep you any longer. Try not to sprain anything on your way to the parking lot.
That sounded like a threat. All right, Xavier.
Xavier, here to tour the old stomping grounds or to give me a hand packing my bag up for the night? Okay, well, at least you're a more pleasant conversationalist this way. But I'm trying to get home, so...
Sorry? Were you talking? I must have dozed off. There's just something about your whole comeback aura. You're like a human sleeping pill. Boring.
Wow.
Keep sleeping on me. That's how people wake up missing teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep sleeping on me. Even your tough talk is sleep-inducing. How do you say things like that with a straight face? The whole humble rebuild thing, the PC, the indie comeback tour, now this, it's like watching a motivational poster turn into a real boy.
I'm gonna kick you in the teeth.
It's not that you're just bad. It's that you're stale.
You came all the way down here to talk about my sell-by date?
Hardly. I got much more pressing issues to attend to. Kofi and I are here to officially announce that the winners of the Dusty Classic are getting a shot at our WWE Tag Team Championships. Nothing that pertains to you. That tournament's for people on their way up.
Don't worry, I'm not chasing tag gold. I'm after the one that actually matters.
Ooh, earn. I suspect I am going to be going in that tournament somehow or another. Pull it a hunch.
We're getting word that a brawl is broken out.
Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano are here, and they're taking it to Hector Flores.
What the hell?
They're not alone. Tommaso Ciampa and Zoe Stark are here too.
Now what?
The Archetype just walked into absolute mayhem.
Look out! Sean Wheeler just got tossed through that window.
There goes Wheeler.
It's gonna be a costly repair.
The Archetype and Hector have history together, and it looks like he's coming in to even the score. The Archetype saw Hector getting torn apart by DIY and company and ran straight into the fire without hesitation.
You're right, Cole. He didn't stop to ask why, but someone should. Why is this attack even happening in the first place? You gotta believe this wasn't random.
Reason doesn't matter now, man. When fish to fly, you don't need an answer. You need backup.
After a brutal ambush in the parking lot, the Archetype and Flores are still standing. For now.
Barely.
And a well-timed counter. Being carried around now. Textbook slam.
And look at this fight back, refusing to be dragged around anymore.
Trying to fight their way out of harm's way. Elbows to the jaw.
Lifted off the mat, suplex position. Oh my goodness, what a pile driver.
Catches the kick.
Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg.
Oh,
Gargano gets reversed. Here we go. Suplex.
oh my goodness, what a pile driver.
Kick to the stomach. He's been put in a bind.
Jaw-shattering stunner.
Candice just taunting her opponent now.
God, disturbing impact. Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. That'll end Gargano's night. He's eliminated. Bam, the sledgehammer connecting. Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match.
Hurling that sledge.
Yep, hammer to the face.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Kick to the midsection. Could be thinking about the gory special, yes.
Oh, the gory special submission locked in.
And
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
And the core are taking on some damage. And that was a clear attack to his core. Maybe seeing an opening.
Ciampa falls short. He's eliminated. Nothing safe about that. Just chucking that fluorescent cone. Oh, what a drop kick.
Rising
This feels wrong somehow, but we're going with it.
Oh, here we go. Brain Buster. Uh-oh.
Hey, good night, Candice. Hey.
Using the arm like a billy club. Ooh.
Oh, here we go. Suplex.
Oh my goodness, what a pile driver.
Man, he better get more focused here.
Takeover with a snapmare. Oh, man, a face scrape with his boot. Landing a big hit with that hammer.
Looking like John Henry.
And now it looks like they're done.
Yep, I just beat up Candice LeRae with a hammer. No regrets.
What the hell was that? Me and Joe were talking strategy in the parking lot when we got jumped for no reason.
Any idea what that was about, Sean?
Yeah. I caught up with DIY, Candace, Zoe, and they're all here for the same reason. They were sick of waiting for a tag title opportunity, so they decided to try to force their way into the men's and women's Dusty Classic.
I see.
Why try to earn it clean when you can steal from someone else, right? You okay, Hector?
Yeah, thanks to you. Joel didn't get off so easy, though.
He's at a local medical facility. Sounds like
A
he's gonna be
local
up-
medical facility.
Great. So any chance at us getting into the Dusty Classic is totally gone.
Yeah, looks that way. Sorry. You two were gelling and definitely had a shot at one of the last spots.
So what? We get jumped and that's it? That doesn't sit right. There's no other option?
With the Classic right around the corner, not a lot of talent sitting around looking to link up with a brand new addition to the roster.
Well,
I'll do it.
if I'm still around.
No. If Joel's out, I'm tagging in.
Seriously?
Yeah. Who else knows you well enough to get ready in time?
I don't hate it. It wasn't a plan I had for you. But if this is the direction you want to go,
I'm not going to abandon Hector. If Ciampa and Gargano end up in the tournament, I'll have some extra motivation. Either way, we need to get up to speed fast if we're going to qualify. Can you and Ava arrange some tag matches?
you got it.
I'm going to break the news to Joel.
Oh, yay, my
Not sure
favorite
if
tag
he'll be
matches.
happy. But better he hears this from me. You just tell me where to be, and I'll be ready.
Let's hope so. We don't have much time.
All right. On we go. What do you have for us, Ava?
Before you say anything, I saw what happened out there with the attack, and I want you to know those four crossed a line, and they will be disciplined
think?
accordingly. After the Dusty Classic.
Let me guess. DIY are getting into the tournament. That's some punishment. Getting exactly what they wanted.
They're one of the greatest tag teams in NXT history, with 3 prior Dusty Classic appearances. I had to put them in. It's what's best for business.
Yeah? Well, when Hector and I get in, I'll handle their punishment personally.
Yeah.
Let's see how you work as a team. Then we'll talk about getting you in the tournament.
What are you thinking for our first match?
This one took a lot of effort to pull together. Hope it appeals to you.
All right, guess we're doing that.
A man who reminds the world who he is one match at a time.
The following contest.
That's me, baby.
Match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 280 pounds, the chosen one, Simon Mark.
You get the sense with the archetype that every move, every step is part of something bigger.
There's no wasted motion, no wasted effort. He's methodical, but never mechanical, and that's what's fueling this comeback journey.
The archetype's next chapter starts right now. Hector Flores.
Hector Flores.
And his partner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Hector Flores.
I don't like to admit it, but Flores really made some strides under the archetype's wing.
What would surprise you about that, Corey? The archetype runs a wrestling school. Besides, Hector had a really solid foundation. Now we're seeing the finishing touches.
Good old Hector.
Can Hector Flores continue his climb up the ranks of WWE? We're about to find out.
Hank and Tank are here. The energy level in this building just went through the roof. But the IQ level is at an all-time low.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 595 pounds, Hank Walker and Tank Legend, Hank and Tank.
Hank and Tank.
These two finish
They're about to get a whooping.
partly because they're in sync, but mostly because they both only know the same 5 words.
It's one of them. Honk.
Actually, they count honk honk as 2.
Well, all right then.
These two, they love to celebrate. Match haven't even started, and they're doing a touchdown dance. But Hank and Tank know it's game time when the bell rings.
All right, guess I'm starting the match.
There's certainly no guessing in the game plan of Hank and Tank whenever they're in the ring. These guys look like they just punched the time clock and headed on down here to punch some faces.
They certainly aren't the picture of subtlety. Hank Walker and Tank Ledger have earned the respect and admiration of the WWE Universe by doing things the old-fashioned way. Hard work, heavy hits, and a whole lot of heart. High angle belly and back suplex. Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee.
Yeah, good night indeed.
Uh-oh.
Unable to invade the offense.
Ooh, he fends that off. pick the ankle, and a back elbow.
You can almost see the adrenaline in his veins now. Bone-crushing backbreaker.
All right.
Boom.
All right, Tank, it's you and I.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Yeah.
And just eating a knee on the reversal. What's Ledger preparing here?
Tailbone taking all of that impact.
Ringing the arm. Looking now for a top wrist lock.
Trying to get some space and manages it.
Not gonna help you, buddy.
Oh, Ledger holding him at bay.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. That just knocked him a bit off balance.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Tags into the match. One step ahead of Hank there.
Nothing fancy here.
Oh, there goes the referee.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Belly-to-belly throw.
Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
I'm thinking about it.
Impressive display of power, able to get his partner out of that hold.
Turned it around with a reversal. This is just brute power. What a German suplex. Oh, this is just flat-out punishment. What's he preparing for?
High angle exploder suplex. Just continuous domination being shown.
And the knee now being dropped directly on that ankle.
Another knee drop. Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
He is.
Up through the air and connects.
Saw an opening for a big-time move and connected.
And Hank's all messed up.
Highlight reel.
Spiked him. And now Hank is getting beaten down.
Walker is breaking down a bit.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Oh, he flips that around. He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Brief sign of a drop.
Hey, that's my move.
And he gets directed into the corner.
One step ahead of Hank there. Oh, looking clothesline.
There we go. Is that gonna do it? Yes, it is.
Here are your winners.
Tag team win number 1.
Simon, Mark, and Hector Flores.
Two great superstars that go great together, and that win is proof.
No frills, no gimmicks, just old school tag team excellence to get the victory.
Excellent. All right, then. Well, that's one. What do you got, Sean?
I think this match will get you and Hector ready. You?
I don't think Hector and I will build
I'll
momentum
table.
in that match. What else you
One
got?
table.
I'm not really feeling
No
that tag.
DQ. That's more like it. That sounds like much more fun.
is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 280 pounds, the chosen one, Simon Mark.
That's me. And Hector Flores. Who are we fighting? I don't think it even said. Oh, Ray.
And their opponents, first, from Draper, North Carolina, weighing in at 222 pounds.
Yeah, I don't need to see your intro. Ooh. We're waiting.
And his partner, from Radburn, Alabama, weighing in at 250 pounds. Brooks Jensen!
All right, Brooks Jensen. Could be, JR. Yeah, that's what you get, taking shots at me. No cheap shots, except when I do them. That's fine. Hot tag. Hector. He misses with the drop kick. Ow, my shin. All right. I'm back in, baby. say no DQ, right? Well, let's find out. I'm pretty sure it said no DQ. Looks good. That was a big boot. Irish whip. Let's go for the... Oh. It says go for the belly to belly, but I guess we're not. There we go. Not on the chair. Damn it. I missed. Very careful. Mr. Chase there has himself a finisher. Uh-oh. Let's see. Ready to get out of this here ring. I'll take it. A win's a win's a win.
The chosen one, Simon, Mark, and Hector Flores.
All right, that should give me enough stars. I can continue the story now. All right. Yes, let's do that.
You and Hector have been looking good out there. It's no
Thank
surprise
you.
you had your own wrestling school with how quickly you brought him up to speed.
It sounds like you were about to give me good news.
I am. You've earned your way into a qualifying match for the Dusty Classic. Win, and you and Hector are the last team in.
Then that's what we'll do. Hector's ready. And so
Yeah.
am I.
We're getting in that tournament.
That's what I like to hear. I was afraid you were going to be offended about having to qualify. For what it's worth, it's not about you. I need to know Hector's ready before I give him a shot at the WWE Tag Team Championships.
I think you mean a shot at a shot at a shot.
In any event, you gotta qualify. Do you want me to set up the match, or would you like to talk to Shawn Michaels and get a few more reps in first? There's no do-overs, so tell me if you need more time.
Book
Oh,
it.
we're ready.
We're ready. Even if we gotta earn this the hard way.
Great, I'll make it official. Good luck.
Dusty Rhodes. All right.
The Archetype and Hector Flores, a team thrown together by fate in hopes of sneaking into the Dusty Classic.
The following contest is a qualifying match for the Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 482 pounds.
All the fireworks.
Simon and Hector Flores.
Oh, let me tell you, pairing a hungry superstar like Hector Flores with a veteran like the Archetype, who has achieved nearly as much success as anyone in this business, this could be a very exciting team to watch.
If they don't fall apart, Booker, chemistry matters. And with a Dusty Classic spot at stake here, time.
Oh, it's Hank and Tank again. Well, I beat him once.
In a high-stakes qualifying match like this, how does a new team like the Archetype and Flores handle the brute force of Hank Walker and Tank Ledger?
The only chance they've got is if the Archetype can guide Hector through the fire. Walker and Ledger are no frills, all impact. If Hector gets caught,
Blast off! Oh, that'll destroy your nose.
devastating
I didn't hit him in the nose.
Walker with good timing on the reversal. Fends it off. Good counter. STO! Ooh, he's starting to feel the results of this pounding. Step ahead there. Comes down across the head with the axe handle. Walker caught by surprise.
Yeah, he was.
connects.
The Archetype and Hector Flores are trying to find their footing while forcing their way into the Dusty Classic.
Oh dear, this doesn't look good.
Alley-oop!
Alley-oop.
He's got the WWE Universe behind him and willing them into giving him a boost here.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm.
Connecting with the leg drop.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And he got there. He made the tag. Oh, quick crucifix.
Boom.
He's tied up.
Thunderous.
And the atomic drop.
Well-placed elbow fights that off.
Oh, man. Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee. Uh-oh. Crossface. This this is a bad spot. He's all tied up in that hold.
Testing the thresholds of...
And for some reason, they weren't able to break it up.
Oh, that punch!
He's got him locked.
Ooh, always a rough landing with that move.
Takedown gets them out of danger. Tank about to be kept down permanently.
Could be.
Here we go. Suplex.
Oh, my goodness, what a pile driver.
Tank in big-time jeopardy.
There's two.
Hell yeah.
Here are your winners. The Chosen One, Simon Mark and Hector Flores.
Flores and the Archetype proved tonight they're not just holding their own, they're building something real.
One win does not make a team, but it does give you something to build on. The pressure will only get heavier once the Dusty Classic begins.
On we go. Jerks. Oh, we already qualified, buddy. Yeah, kind of covered this already, but we'll clear the old feed anyway. Who is that guy? All right, we're all caught up. That's an upgrade points though. I mean, 143. Let's top up submission and resilience. Real. Yes, I will spend those points. Ethan Page, what do you want?
Well, look who drew the short straw and has to face me and Ricky Saints in the first round. I'm sure you were looking forward to getting a crack at DIY, but we aren't stepping aside so a relic and his sidekick can settle some scores.
You better hope you're as good in the ring as you are running your mouth.
Yeah.
And you better hope it doesn't take another 2 years to recover from what Ricky and I do to you.
I've already done more than you'll ever accomplish, and had to go through much better than you. So talk.
Yeah. Talk is cheap. Let's get it done. Into the tournament we go.
Hector Flores and the Archetype certainly not content just to get into this tournament.
The following is a Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament first round match. on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 482 pounds, the Chosen One, Simon, Mark, and Hector Flores.
Just watching these two make their way to the
Good old Hector. My compadre.
Flores and the Archetype turned heads with their qualifying win last week, but they won't be flying under the radar here in round one.
Exactly. Paige and Saints have had time to scout them, pick apart the footage, and prepare a counter.
Why is it so slow?
Surprises this week.
That's the game. One good performance gets people talking, but it also gets people planning. They'll need to evolve if they want to make it out of the first round.
Weird. Like everything's suddenly in slow-mo for some reason. It was fine a moment ago.
Man, just ate that elbow.
Oh, the body slam. And pointed the elbow right to the chest. The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
He's got to be eyeing his corner, hoping he can regroup on the apron.
What's he being put in?
High-angle exploder suplex.
Ethan in a bit of danger.
Ethan's
They appear to have some streaming problems here again. What on earth is happening? This is very peculiar. Why are we being so weird? See if we can't fix it real quick. Very strange. All I know. If it straightens itself out here in a second.
All the leverage in this match is slipping away from Paige.
Paige's resiliency being tested here.
With both teams throwing everything at this, the first round of the Dusty Classic is turning into a battle of will as much as skill. Man, what timing on that counter.
Oh, simply devastating.
He makes the tag here.
How's it looking now?
Spiked by that.
Catching up.
Able to steer clear of danger there. Boom! Connecting fully with that one.
I think maybe we're back in business. But it looks like the bitrate on the YouTube stream might be a little high. That would be my guess. So let's try and dial that down a little bit. Right there. By putting that one back in. All right. Let's see if we can't figure this out. Interesting. All right.
Falls for the second rope, driving down. Knee strike connects.
He saw that one coming.
Ricky dodges out in time. Back back and forth from these competitors.
Big tackle. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that. Attack right to the sternum. These attacks are chipping away at him.
All right, that seems to have resolved it, hopefully.
Saints got surprised there. Uh-oh. Crossface. Submission locked in top.
And rolls him off.
He's got him. Getting ready. What a neck breaker.
Careful here.
He answers right back.
Lifted off the mat, suplex position. Oh my goodness, what a pile driver. Does that
Damn straight.
Escape just in time.
Oh. Wow, I got walloped.
Position, man.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Hammerlock applied. Into a straight clothesline. Oh, Ricky gets caught with a counter.
Saints all tangled up.
Uranagi.
Driven into that corner. What are we going to see?
He needs to be prepared.
Pile driver. Yeah, I'm pretty prepared.
tag? There it is.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
From the top.
Oh, ouch.
I cannot seem to get down.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Oof. Tremendous force to the back of the head.
And look at for a back super.
Oh, that weird slow-mo thing kind of screwed me up. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, he had that scouted. Thunderous clothesline. Oh, wicked clothesline. And that
All right, let's try and put him away.
he breaks the pin.
Damn your eyes.
Scouted it and fire back with a punch straight to the face.
Dropping him up in the corner.
Tag made. What are we going to see here? Oh, going to get a little extra action. Double axe handle.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
I expect a tag soon here. Have to take the chance to get your win back deep into the match.
Ow.
Cover for the win. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this?
Turning the tables.
Getting him up.
Big right hand finds the mark. Plotting
All right.
something painful.
Down we go.
It's overhead, belly to belly. Going for the pin for the win. And a kick out at 2. How?
Dear, oh dear.
Take notes, everyone. This is what real war looks like. This is true passion in the ring, man.
These men are leaving it all between the ropes tonight.
A crossface.
We have a tap-out.
Here are your winners. The Chosen One, Simon, Mark, and Hector Flores.
That's another piece falling into place. The Archetype and Flores don't look like a team trying to survive. They're out here trying to win it all.
One step.
Oh, we're gonna win.
The Dusty Classic doesn't care about potential. But tonight, they earn their spot in...
All right, and on we go. Through the first round. What do you want? Page.
Bravo. Must be nice having a career-long head start and still getting to play the underdog. Real inspiring.
Keep talking, Paige. Sounds like you need the noise to drown out the loss.
Oh, this loss? It will be a forgotten footnote in my career.
So far, it seems like your entire career is a forgotten footnote.
Burn.
Yeah? Well, I'll be seeing you again. And I'm gonna get my win back in front of a way bigger audience.
Or you won't. And this will just be an unsatisfying ending to this one-sided rivalry.
Hell yeah. All right, Sean, what do you got for me?
Solid win. Let's see how you do when the match isn't against someone who's been trying to get under your skin.
You don't think I remember how to show up unless I'm pissed off?
No, but we both know the Dusty Classic means something different for you than it does for Hector. For you, it's...
Trust me, I'm all in. If I'm
Yeah.
tagging with someone, I'm fighting for both of us. That's the job. I don't take that lightly.
Then keep pushing. Winning this whole thing might be the best way to get both of you what you want.
Okay.
Flores in the Archetype looking to build off last week's first round victory.
The following contest is a Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament Semi-Finals match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 482 pounds, the Chosen One, Simon, Mark, and Hector Flores.
Just look at the body language, man. Last round, they were trying to prove something. Now, they look like they belong here.
Confidence is good, Booker, but comfort gets you eliminated. Second round's where the pretenders get exposed.
It's about to get bouncy up in here, man.
All right. Trick and Javon.
The Archetype has been through so many battles, you've got to think he can rely on that experience against Trick Williams and Javon Evans.
Don't forget,
It's happening again. We got this weird slow-mo thing happening.
against Braun Breaker. Something I'm sure he'd rather forget.
The Archetype has forgotten more than his opponents might ever know. I wouldn't be surprised to see him teach everyone some lessons tonight.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Aim's frames are going bonkers.
Backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Caught with the elbow. Evans is getting picked apart right now.
Javon has to turn this around and quick.
It's going to be my last one. I think I've got some work to do to make sure that this is running smooth.
How the turntables! A bit surprising that didn't even get more than a 1 count. Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Whoa. Round 2 of the Dusty Classic finds 2 teams fighting for a spot in the finals.
ACL, MCL, both could have been affected by that move.
Destructive arm breaker.
They pick the ankle and a back elbow. And he's just chaining together more offense now.
Give it.
I wonder what is happening. Dude, supposed to be capped at 60, but it's going way up.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Look what he's got here.
Oh, a massive Uranagi there.
He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
And this is what a tag team partner is for. You can't win this match all on your own. And
now attempts to cover.
Can he keep him down?
That's one way to break up a pin attempt.
Oh, huge.
And he had Javon's number there. He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
He's found some breathing room here, and he'd be what?
He could be looking for a submission here. Armbar! Armbar! Jeez.
Armbar. Jericho will be proud.
Yeah, something's got.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Oh, right to the midsection. Setting him up. Looking for the raise. Oh, face first. After everything he's been through, will he?
And the tolerance of pain has
Yeah.
been reached. Tapping out in agony.
Here are your winners. The Chosen One, Simon, Mark, and Hector Flores.
that was not just a victory. It was growth and leadership. The archetype is exceeding all expectations as the cornerstone in this team.
They might have begun as a late pairing, but they're now only 1 win away from making Dusty Classic history.
All right, that is going to do it for today, simply for the fact that the stream is bugging out like a mofo, and I need to try and fix it. So for right now, that is going to be it. I may do another one later today because this one hasn't been particularly long, and I'm a little bit disappointed. But I'll work on it, and I will get back. Until next time, stay fresh, cheese bags.